What's going on, you guys? Kid behind the camera here, just talking about what's going on in the news. Or, I wouldn't necessarily say the news, more like TMZ and whatever the fuck else Hollywood is reporting right now, because I don't know what the fuck is going on in the real news because I don't watch it anymore. It's all fear-mongering and I don't follow it. But this is what's going on in Hollywood, or maybe not even Hollywood, or I don't know. This is what's on my mind from what's happening in the news. And I'm well aware that I have something right here. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's there for the jokes, though. People make fun of my head. I got some sort of like rug burn going on. So we've had a couple of stars come out of the closet here recently, the past few days. Anderson Cooper and Billy Ocean. Wasn't Billy Ocean like an 80s singer? This guy looks young. Frank Ocean. I don't know who that is. So, I can't comment on you, Frank. Congratulations for whatever. Anderson Cooper, I kind of always thought was gay anyway. Not that there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being gay, a homosexual. You know, what is the proper term? What do I say here? Gay, okay, I don't know. I don't have a problem with gay people. If you want to be gay, be gay. Be open about it. Come on. Who cares? So you like the same sex. You like both sex. Who gives a shit? It's life. Who cares? Congratulations for coming out of the closet to both of you. I mean, I don't know who Billy Ocean and... Not Billy... Frank Ocean. Billy Ocean was like an old singer. I don't know who this guy is at all. So Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes are getting a divorce. Hi. They're getting a divorce, and I'm not at all surprised. I mean, didn't Tom Cruise practically have Katie Holmes chained by the foot to the wall and telling her stories of Xenu and the great Scientology tales? I'm not one to bash religion, okay? I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in God. And I don't bash people who do. You can believe whatever you want. But Scientology's fucking stupid. When the creator of your religion was a science fiction writer, and you still believe what he's saying, you got a problem. Get out of that religion. Xenu never existed. That's like me going to the Church of Harry Potter and praising J.K. Rowling. Tom Cruise, you can believe whatever you want. I'm glad. Xenu, spaceships, soul suckers, all that shit. Go ahead. Congratulations. Quite frankly, I'm a little surprised you weren't in the previous story. Ugh. Snooki and JWoww. Few shows infuriate me. This is one of them. One of the biggest problems I have is when you insult our intelligence as the viewer. So when they tried to convince us in the first episode that Snooki somehow can't afford to live on her own, it's automatically insulting. We know the bitch makes millions of dollars. We know you're very rich, okay? We know all this stuff. And then you insult us when you go on this show or Jersey Shore and you try to pretend that you need the job or you can't afford lights and rent and all that bullshit. We know you can. So why are you trying to tell us that you can't? You're multi-millionaires. We get it. All that shit aside, your show sucks. I've watched one episode and I've not watched another one since. And I don't think Bridget has either. And if she has, I'm going to go to my DVR and cancel it. I had really high expectations for this movie. I thought it was going to be fucking amazing. I had a really hard time seeing it. I showed up at 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon for a show that was going to start at 6. Sold out. They have another one at 9:30. Sold out. They didn't have any more showings that night, so I had to go to another theater. We get to it. The showing, 7:30. Sold out. We finally got to one. We're sitting down. I spent 30 bucks on popcorn because I'm a fat ass. All that shit. I'm sitting there. Whoa, Ted, yay. About a minute after the movie was supposed to have started, one of the ushers comes in. We're the only ones in the theater at this time, too. And he goes, "Oh, the projector's broken right now, actually." Hey, thanks for telling us a little earlier. Thanks for letting me buy so many fucking snacks. Apparently, the projector had been broken all day. Nobody bothered to tell us. They still bothered to sell us tickets, and they continued to sell tickets throughout the night. The other showings they had were sold out. So I went across town to another movie theater. Sold out. So day one, I couldn't go see Ted. I finally got to see it on Saturday, the next day around noon, and it was not worth the hassle. They showed practically all the best parts in the Red Band trailer. it was sort of like a Family Guy episode, which is fair to say, being that the guy who created Family Guy wrote it. Some parts were amazing, some parts were terrible. Without being a spoiler here, some of the scenes were just so drawn out and stupid that I couldn't bear to sit through it for all of it. The big party scene, everybody's getting drunk and snorting cocaine and yeah, this is fun. Then all of a sudden a Chinese man like busts into the room holding like some fucking duck and a hatchet. Oh, you interrupted duck dinner! And then all of a sudden the duck starts fighting with Ted like he's chefing his feet, you know. So he's pecking him, Ted's fighting back. It was a bad movie. And I posted something on Facebook and still everybody was like, oh, that movie's amazing, you're stupid. Enjoy the movie, dude. I just hated it. I thought it was a pile of shit. I haven't seen Kevin James and Zookeeper, but I think I may enjoy it just as much as I enjoyed Ted. And finally, tonight, July 7th, 2012, UFC 148, Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen 2, we got Tito Ortiz and Forrest Griffin 2. If you don't follow the UFC, check it out. I mean, it's the fastest growing sport today. Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva had a previous fight that was completely one-sided. Chael Sonnen was the only person so far that has been able to put a stop to Anderson Silva. He didn't win the fight. Chael Sonnen lost the fight by submission. But for 4.5 rounds, Chael Sonnen beat the shit out of Anderson Silva until finally Anderson Silva locked on a submission. But who knows how tonight's going to be. Anderson Silva could have learned from his mistakes. Chael Sonnen could have learned from his mistakes. It's tonight, 10 o'clock. Check it out. They'll also have some shit on FX beforehand around 8 o'clock. Check all that shit out. That's tonight, Saturday, July 7th. Fuck, I'm stupid. Yes, Saturday, July 7th. Tonight, Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen 2, UFC 148. Subscribe to the Angry Grandpa Show because at 150,000, Grandpa's gonna dress up like Elvis. And I'm gonna dress up as whatever the fuck he has me dress up as. Baby New Year or whatever the hell. Anyway, do all that. I'll be back at Grandpa's tomorrow with the camera. So, that's it. Check out UFC 148 tonight. Subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter. You can do that. Right there. That's me on Twitter. Or don't. Who cares? Do what you want to do. See ya.